Let's go, chat. Back with another banger, you know what I'm saying? Getting the old head classics in, you know what I'm saying? Maximum Carnage, Spiderman, get to it.
Y'all know that, I don't know if this was true, but they said that Trump was banning, like, gay stuff. And, it's only two genders again.
I sincerely hope Officer Resnick that I can...
You ain't see that? Trump banned gay stuff just like he did.
Yeah. This comment.
You should have listened, guys. I warned you. I'm your dreams, sicko.
In your dreams, sicko.
I thought that said I'm your dreams.
Right.
I was gonna say, ooh, what the?
There really is a monster hiding within me.
No, it did say I'm your dreams, sicko. There really is a monster hiding within me. I'm like, I can read, motherfucker. They ain't say no in your dreams. He added words.
Oh, I can't even see that. What? Oh.
A lunatic? A raven lunatic. He ultimate insanity. I am Carnage. I mean, he took over one day bodies or something probably. I don't know, I just feel it. Is this how they trying to show this the original Venom? Oh, so that means he woke from the darkness. If he Carnage. He from chaos. He got chaos.
No, he's not. I'm saying it's Carnage. It's another strain.
No, I think he's the original. You don't think so?
Oh, that's he is.
He is. Think about it, because a lot of people don't know. Stuff used to make sense because stuff used to be off of things that's not lit. Like a lot of people don't know. Y'all should read mythology. The best thing that you can do for yourself is to read mythology. Because when the end of the times come, a lot of things that's labeled myth is signs of the end of times coming, like the collapse of society. But you know what's so funny was it didn't surprise me that a lot of people didn't want Trump in there. I don't necessarily like Trump, but I'm not for Trump or against Trump because I feel like Trump is just like gay people. It's just he not gay. But what's the difference between a gay man and a sicko?
Yes, he is. Yeah, I think some some
Black man dick?
I don't know who was black.
White? I don't
It
know.
was recently. They had pictures of him down on his knees in the Oval Office. I think so.
Allegedly, yeah, let's say allegedly.
Sucking dick. I mean,
We gotta say allegedly.
yeah, but it's pictures.
Mama should say
allegedly. Pictures, but allegedly.
You know, they were trying to sue you for that. Shit, Tasha K said, I'm just paraphrasing here. I didn't say this. Tasha K said this. We all know she said this. She got sued for this shit. Tasha K said, Cardi B had HIV and shit. And people would be like, Tasha K, you still talking about people. You still ain't paying Cardi yet. You want to rest of Cardi money. Because they gave this lady a payment that was more than, it felt like it was more than what they told Brene to pay. But this is the thing about it too. I'm gonna be real. Like, I feel like people can be mad at me.
I want to learn how to walk in heels. Like
But-
more.
Certain stuff that people get to be sued for is just fucking crazy. Now, under defamation of character, I understand it, but at the same time, it don't matter if she defamed their character. You know why? Because America is a country with freedom of speech. So why do it matter if she defamed her character? It's not like she said she not who she is, she not source. America didn't defame black people characters our whole life. So I don't give a fuck about other people. I remember somebody told me why didn't I make videos uplifting all people? Because I don't care about all people. I just care about my people. I like everybody. But y'all got people that's trying to uplift y'all communities. That's what I want to do for mine. Like, I always preach black love. I don't believe in all that other shit. Did you see that video that's trending of that black woman? Because this white dude gonna go up to a black woman. And she looked like a southern black woman. You gonna ask her, can her kids date outside her race? You know this what that black woman was trying to say. And she said it right to the camera, looked him dead in his eye. He talking about so you don't allow your child to do that? She said, well, this is the thing. I'm like, she won't be at my house. She won't be near me. I ain't raising no. I was like, okay. It is what it is. Like, everybody got their opinions on certain stuff, and I feel like that is okay. Like, I see this thing, and it was these mixed people and African people and talking about some telling like black people to mix and how white people just so good. Bitch, you can go do that. And you can always tell.
Fuck out of me, chat.
You can always tell an African from an African American too. Because an African way quicker to date a white person. And usually their whole bloodline is trying to dilute their genes to being white. That shit is fucking sickening. That's why I don't like them like that though. And I don't hate Africans. But like I hate a self-hating African. I say it perfectly. Just like I hate a coon ass black motherfucker. Don't not one of them make me like them. And African Americans, they can be their own group. Because I never call myself African American. And I'd never be African. I never even been on African soil. And all the genealogy I did back so far, none of my folks have not. This my thing. How are they gonna sell you African when they can't even prove you African? And why haven't none of y'all said, how can, like, this is the thing about it. Yeah, they can say you African, but they don't have no DNA. Black people don't have DNA. So how can they tell you, yeah, your DNA comes from Africa, bitch, you don't have DNA. Like, I was like, this was when I knew that, like, us as a society is starting to, like, kind of fail. I'm finna tell you, man, it was this boy, he was on stream. They asked him to name the months. The black man was older than me. This motherfucker said,
Las Vegas,
February.
Venezuela.
No, he was naming months.
Haiti.
No, he was naming months, but he could only get to like 6. And it wasn't in order. It wasn't in order. He didn't know him.
He grew up in.
He American. You could tell. I would have gave him some grace if he was from somewhere else, you know? Because, like, okay, I get it. But, like, you from America, and you don't know that shit. That's kind of diabolical. It's just,
Can't just fight me, nigga.
it's just real diabolical. Like, it just don't be making sense to me. A lot of these people just be slow up, so.
Fuck out of me. Damn, chat.
It's a whole different reason. It's like when you wake up, you realize gayness is popular because they don't want black people reproducing. And if everybody gay, then nobody reproduce. And they know that black people, black women in particular, look down on gay men. They'll be their friends, but it's just the truth. Even though, like, it's a hard truth to swallow. Black women, and I'm not trying to say look down, because they don't necessarily look down. But when I'm saying, like, they look down on them in relationships, like, they won't be with you. I feel like that's why a lot of races, I feel like that's why a lot of black men is leaving our community. And if that's the kind of black man you is, I don't give a fuck. Go ahead. I'm not dealing with that kind of man. I don't care if you're black or any color. If you're that kind of man, you're not for me. I don't want no man that like what I like. And I can understand a man not wanting to be with somebody that want to lick vaginas and kiss vaginas. I'm not doing that. I'm not sharing no bitch. I'm not sharing no nigga. I'm not eating no ass. I'm not doing all that shit. No, I think this bitch on my she ate some nigga ass. If I gotta do that shit,
What?
I'll be alone for the rest of my life if a relationship come with eating ass. This dude talking about some, at least I ain't gotta be lonely. Yeah, right. Ain't no black woman eating no ass. I bet she gotta be lonely. 100. Open. Eat that. There is some black women eating ass now, but I don't claim to. That ain't nothing that black women eat. That's a bitch. That's a bitch in here. She might even be a Jezebel spirit, but get that whole away from me. Any bitch willing to demean herself and eat ass, she cannot be around me. And I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I just feel like you should have a standard. Eating ass as a woman, that's just disgusting. I feel like I seen this dude. He said he was like, I would have never told nobody this. He said what's worse is you a woman. So what you think worse? You eating his ass or him allowing you? He thought it was both, but he was saying they was both disgusting. But as the woman eating a man's ass, that's just like ain't no self-respecting woman gonna eat no man's ass. shit come out of there. And then, like they said, remember that post that went viral? The ass part be women. It's men talking about something. They don't wash their ass. And you about to eat that. That's just so nasty. I already knew, like, I knew a lot of these women, they have self-respect for themselves, though. When I was younger and I seen bitches talking about something, yeah, I just really want a boyfriend. This nigga don't want you at all. You just really want a boyfriend. I don't know. I feel like you should show a nigga you the game. You can't. You need to be the dice. You need to be the board. Or you need to be the goddamn the goal to the finish line. You can pick one road, you know. But you shouldn't play all roads, you know. You should be the player though. You should know how to play the game. But I don't want to be the player. I'll let them be the player. I want to be the game. You get what I mean? It's a little bit better if I'm the game and they the player. They think they winning, but I'm the game. I don't want to control bitch. That sounds a little harsh, don't it?
Oh yeah.
I just love how I say that word.
Yeah, Shawty.
So nice.
Yeah, Shawty.
But I feel like all people is nice and shit. I love being black. But I love being green too. I woke up green like this day. And I woke up again. Yeah. I'm a sleepy. It's not the throat out. Keep working out like the way it started. Oh yeah, but this was what I was saying. Every day they refresh your internet. Remember that? See, I just asked them these questions. And then they all got different ranges. Like they short internet, so it be a lot of different. You know, like they got different ranges too. They got some shit do it like this. Like, let me tell you why nobody could never take my belt in this anime shit. First of all, I don't give a fuck what it is. I watch anime. Like, I'm an anime. Like, I know ball. You can ask my brother. We know I know ball. I'm better than him. You know, the reason I'm saying this is because I'm not trying to say I'm better than him. But when it comes to anime, like, I don't discriminate. That's the only time you'll hear me say that. The only time in my fucking life you'll hear me say that. Because food, I discriminate. Everything else, I discriminate. I'm gonna be real. I discriminate on everything but anime. I don't give a fuck if it's African, Chinese, Asian, persuasion, any kind of Asian. I should have said Indian too, because they usually they. A lot of people don't know that Indians is an Asiatic group. And a lot of people don't know that Indians is mixed race. Y'all knew something I knew when they was lying. You know? Like, okay, they got mad because that dude with Jay, whatever his name, Jay Versace, he was mad because he felt that they was putting two African faces. Like using people too black. Now, I'm not saying that is a such thing as too black because it's not. I feel like the dark and the berry, you know how our community has been. But I think I know what he was saying. He was saying that he wanted to see some more red skin. He was tired of seeing the super dark and the super light. Because most of us black Americans are red. It just is what it is. We shades of red. Even the darkest one of us is red if they treat us American. can tell because the difference in coloration. I never seen like an African that's not mixed race be like. You serious? Because if you pay attention, like when a South Sudanese person is just fully South Sudanese, they be black. A Ghanaian, when they fully Ghanaian, they be black. And you can use black for them because they truly be black. I never seen the people so exotic looking. Like I never understood when they said like white people look exotic because I never thought they looked exotic. I thought they looked aliens. Like they always gave me nightmares. I remember the first time I seen somebody white, I screamed. It wasn't like how like white kids be asking like, "Mommy, why is they black?" I be screaming. Like when they be like, I see this video. This dude said black people jealous of their eyes. Nah, black people be creeped out by your eyes. It make y'all look even deadlier. Like I remember when I was younger, I used to think white people was vampires. I couldn't understand why they didn't look like everybody else. I'm being serious. Like, think about it. They tell you these stories about vampires and they pale and they all of this and all this. The only people got these traits is white people. So I was thinking white people was vampires when I was younger. I'm being serious. I'm telling you my truth. I used to be super scared of them. And then when I got older, I started thinking they might have been vampires. Like, I started thinking they was all types of creatures. I'm being serious. You know what? When I got older, I was like, oh my gosh, I think they're really these things. No, seriously though, I thought they was them when I was younger. If you was like me when I was younger, I used to be into like all types of supernatural shit. So, like, and then you gotta realize, like, you got what I like to consider regular white, and then you got like white. You know what I mean? Just like any kind of color, race can range in color. White range in color. And you know, people never talk about how white range in color. And the reason white range in color because white people nowadays got different things in it. I really feel like that's why white is ranging in color.
I was feeling like this shit was unlimited, right? And it kind of was until you get to the damn top.
You gotta figure out where you're actually supposed to go on that part.
So the arrow tell you where.
Oh, to turn. Oh, you probably was supposed to turn.
That's how you die. That's where you want to go when that's what Spidey shoots.
Oh, it's telling you where he about to shoot. Okay.
But you gotta climb up on this and dodge it. I was just dodging it for the longest, wondering why I wasn't ending.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. But I feel like a lot of anime creators and stuff originally was perfect. You can't tell me different. Look at this Spiderman one. Like, ain't no way. If you look at characters from that time, they used to just make them look way more sensual or sexual. Like they look way more older than they should have, and they have more like stuff in spots that I just don't ideally see. Like I don't know why that's a thick ass spider. Come on now, bro. That's the first thing you see when you see him climbing up the wall, just all ass. It's crazy. I mean, good now.
Oh wow, they make you start all the way from the start. This is tough. I see how motherfuckers felt when they lost the match on this motherfucker.
No, I'm about to say something. I know how they got a lot of black women though to be gay, because if you think about it, studs look just like a stud, like a pretty handsome, good-looking man. They literally try to make their whole thing be like the ideal type of a lot of black men, you know. And then when it don't work for them with black women, they go and they white and stuff, which I don't give a fuck. If you gay, go ahead. I don't want that shit. I think the reason reason we failing as a community is because we're not setting standards anymore. We're just letting everything be okay. We're just letting everybody be in. We're just letting everything get out. That's why our community is failing. And that's why everybody feel like they can say so much about our community. It's the truth though, think about it. Like it's never been a time where prior, in our community, people could go out and do certain shit and people would be like, yeah, you doing right. Like just back in the 90s and shit, people would look at you, like in our community, people would look at you crazy if you was doing certain kind of things. Now people did understand certain people taking care of their family, but certain kind of jobs was still looked at as, okay, I don't want my son hanging out with you, you no good. Or, they also call these people out. Like, a lot of these people nowadays, they don't give a fuck. They be what I be saying now, the money sexual. And a lot of these people got a price. I said this, if you got a price where you willing to sell your butt, you selling your soul, and you just don't even know. And it's not just your butt. Anything that you willing to give up, and it's not natural, you selling yourself. And it's nothing that's worth more than your flesh and blood. There's nothing in the world. Like, I'm just sorry, it's just nothing. Like, if I don't like somebody, then I'm not doing nothing with them. Ain't no money enough. Shit, if it's the day that I need money that bad, shit, I just don't need to be here. I'm serious. If I gotta sell myself and shit for money and shit, then I'm gonna ask the Lord to just call me home. Cause it's not, that place ain't for me. That's you know what that is. It just ain't right. A lot of people, I be feeling like, a lot of people, they just be wanting to be wanted. And they be feeling like, as long as they do whatever you want, it's good. Nah, that's not wanting. You gotta do certain shit, it's just not right. And I feel like, another thing that, I feel like I heard somebody say bring back bullying, right? But it's not bringing back bullying they need to do. They need to bring back judging. And I know they said that you can't be judged, right? But this is the thing, I was bullied. As long as you don't hardcore bully somebody, okay, I understand what they said, bring back bullying. But at the same time, I never say that because when I was getting bullied, it was some of their heads I wanted. Like, I had some times where if I could fuck them all up, I would fuck them all up. I would beat them all up one by one. I would terrorize them. So, like, I don't think that, bringing back bullying is the way to go. But judging people, like, bringing back common sense and good integrities and morals, that's what I mean with judgment, a set of standards. Shit, back in the day, I remember when people actually used to go by the 10 Commandments. These motherfuckers don't give a fuck about none of that shit. And I ain't trying to call it shit, but I'm using like the, you heard like you would talk to some young folk and they'd say that same. That's what I'm saying. Like, I remember, shoot, I was like, shit, we don't got no hope for some of these youth. Hey, I'm really trying to let me stop this. I was talking to some young person, and I'm young, but they was like a little bit younger than me, like maybe a year or two. I'm talking to them. Because, like, they call me over, so, I'm chatting. I chat with them. They asked me, hold up. Like, I'm wrong. They asked me, so I'm talking. And I'm telling them, we at church, so I'm talking to them. I'm telling them about how they're supposed to. This motherfucker, I'm like, nah. These little kids. These little new kids. Parents let these kids raise themselves. Tell me why. My kids won't be raised by no coconut. If I even have kids. Like, sometimes I don't want to bring kids into this world. It's like this world about to. Fuck it. Be seeming like it. I wouldn't be mad at this world, though. I don't think it'd be that bad. All that's gonna happen is you're gonna go to the next realm, or this realm gonna be reborn. My mom and a lot of black women is scared of that. They scared of the idea of like, what's so funny to me? And a lot of people don't realize how hypocritical they is, right? They don't realize that every religion or every spiritual, like anytime every belief, spiritual belief or religion, you in a cult, technically. And you know why I'm saying this. Because a cult, all that means is you and many others believing in one deity or entity. I'm gonna say this, and y'all giving like offerings and blessings and all that shit. And they give you blessings, they y'all trade and all that, whatever, freaky shit. But the thing is, all of these things is cults. I always wonder how the black woman could be like, yeah, we doing this for Jesus. It's right. We're doing this for Jesus. I don't think it's right because you're just doing it for Jesus. I think it's wrong if you're doing it for Jesus. Because who is Jesus? A white man that was gay. And you know what's so funny to me about like they white man Bible is they put a gay man in there and told y'all to worship him. And then they told y'all and told gay people, they said, oh yeah, none of y'all can be gay. They said, and then they said, if y'all is gay, y'all don't belong to this organization called the LGBTQ. First of all, if you gay or whatever, you just living in your truth. Why do you gotta be grouped up with people? All gay people not even the same. Some people not even like that. Some people just weird. Some people might just be quirky. Like, I remember people who was literally just weird and they was labeling these people gay. They can't just be weird. Shit, weird don't exist no more. I don't know. I just feel like we living in an era of delusions and mental illness. And I feel like mental illness is at a high, not a low. A high. Because ain't no way these men is talking about some, yeah, I'm a woman. You don't have periods. You don't have ovaries. You don't have none of this shit. Prior to you turning into a male, you were a woman at conception. But once them testes dropped, you became a male. You can produce children. You are a male. Like, that's the most delusional shit. I don't care. People can get mad at me, and I don't care. I'm like, transgenders don't exist. You either a man or a woman, and that's just that. The Bible don't got no transgenders. It don't got no third gender. Is what I would say if I was delusional. Now, it don't got transgenders, which is true. That part, I stand by. But it is a third gender. So I wouldn't say that it's not a third gender, because it is three genders. That's something that's true. It's boy, girl, and intersex. A lot of people just don't know about intersex. And at the doctors,